live in a second. We are streaming. And good. And here we go. Matches my jacket. Okay, we are live from Tresca Restaurant in Boston, Massachusetts. Marlena, how are we doing tonight? Oh,
I'm
God, look what you're wearing.
Thank you.
That's quite a reveal there. We got Mike Charles right behind her in the camera shot. Mike's going to be joining us tonight, along with Joshua Paul in just a second. First, I want to talk to Marlena. We just got back from New York Fashion Week.
Yes.
And that was pretty amazing. We spent a little while in the Runway 7 shows that were down there, and they had Miss Universe down there. A lot of good stuff happening. Tonight we're at Tresca because of a special reason. We'll talk about the fashion in a little bit, but the Nighttime Awards was on the 29th of December, and the 2024 Nighttime Awards, and Tresca Restaurant won for Best Restaurant. And Tresca is one of our favorites from going way back. We've been patronizing this place for a long time. But they're one of the most unique restaurants in the Hanover Street North End because it's a romantic restaurant. Okay, you come here.
As you can see, I'm a part of the attire today. So I definitely want to look, it's Valentine's Day week. And,
yes, it is.
We're at a restaurant that is about that,
Right. They have one of the most, I guess they've been voted as one of the most romantic spots in Boston to dine. And there's one spot in particular, I'll show it now, we'll probably talk about it a little later on too with Rich when he comes in. But this is the spot right here. That's called Table 77.
Yes.
Okay, and this overlooks all of Hanover Street. And of course, in the summertime, spring, everything else, it's a fantastic view from up there. Very romantic, two people. They're booked way in advance.
I
So
know.
that's one of those things you got to do. You got to book it well in advance in order to enjoy that particular table. But they got a lot of other nice tables. It's a very beautiful restaurant. They got a great bar, and of course the food is unbelievable.
Yes.
But you can see why people love this restaurant. It's very close to all the action in Boston.
Right.
You have a lot of what's the word I'm looking for? Ambiance. A lot of ambiance here. Definitely.
Yeah. Character, too.
Character, ambiance, right. Whether you're a tourist or local, this is a great place to go.
You gotta stop here. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and in the summertime, it's nice to walk around. You can go down to the wharf area,
Yes.
or you can go into the Greenway area where they have all kinds of activities.
In the market's usually here on the weekends.
Right,
So
okay.
definitely, I can chime into the
Not to mention,
the market.
in August, every August, like every weekend, there's a festival.
There has to be.
There's a festival every weekend. Mike knows what I'm talking about. He's probably been to a lot of them, right?
Of course, with the Italian North End. There's always an Italian festival happening down
Yeah.
There you
It's
go.
unbelievable.
Yes, it is. We got actually, Mike. You can use that mic too at the same time when we're talking to it. Yeah.
Hello.
There we go. See, we got a lot of stuff
Can you
going
hear
on.
as well? Can you hear us?
Yes.
Okay,
Oh, God.
perfect.
He's got earbuds. All right, let's bring in Joshua now. Hold on, let me see if I can do this right. We didn't have very much time to prep. There we go. Hey, Joshua, welcome.
Yes.
So we got.
I'm excited to try some of the dishes.
Yes,
I
I know.
Yes.
Well, that's coming up in a little while.
Goodness.
We've been here quite a few times, so we know exactly the quality and what to expect.
Did we show them some shots already?
I'm gonna save them when Rich
Oh,
comes.
okay,
We
okay.
want to keep people's mouths watering until he gets
I'm already
until he gets.
watering.
Well, we'll show one. I'll show one.
Yeah, just
all
a
right.
spe-
Just
a
one
teaser.
dish. I'm gonna show.
Oh,
I'm gonna
just
show
a
one
teaser.
dish.
Look at
Like,
that.
come on now.
Okay.
Yummy, yummy, yummy.
Come
All
on
right,
now.
that's the one dish, and we're gonna have Rich talk about it later.
Yes.
But okay, that'll keep you guys going for a little while.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and like I said, not just the. I mean, yes, okay, the portions are very good, but the quality is very good too. People are gonna think this is a paid
No.
infomercial. It's
well,
not.
we are looking, so.
It's not. It's not a paid infomercial.
No.
This is because they won the award for best restaurant, and that. Let me give you a little background of the nighttime awards. The voting. First of all, the nominations are open to everybody. We have a lot of different nominations, hundreds that we have to go through, and then we narrow it down to the 5 best ones, and then people vote online for several weeks for the best that they like.
What a great system.
Yeah,
Great
and it's
system.
not just
Great
restaurants.
system.
We have hotel venues, bars, lounges, DJs, performers, okay, all that stuff, and that culminates in the nighttime awards. Theaters, everyone loves the theater.
Yeah, you said DJs, yeah.
Yeah, I did say DJs. Yes, everybody loves the theaters too, and we're trying to get the nighttime back in business here
Yeah.
in Boston. Okay,
Very
and
important.
it's been a little tough after COVID, and a lot of places have been hurting.
Yeah.
So we brought it back. It used to be called the Nightlife Awards for people that don't know, and so we brought it back as the Nighttime Awards and added a few categories to make it more inclusive for
Yes.
the nighttime for the Boston area. And the 50% of the vote is the popular vote, the people voting online, and the other 50% is peer votes. So
Yes.
people in the hospitality industry and other people that are sort of related to the hospitality, performers, things like that. And they all vote. They have 50% weight as well. So it's not like a runaway popularity contest at any point in time.
Right.
And we feel like it's already given the local industry a little boost in the arm. You know, it's definitely necessary. We wanted to get it into 2024 so we could really focus on 2025 and build it up and make it even bigger,
Yeah.
which I think is very important.
As you
for this
say,
industry.
before we did Booty Vortex, how we gave them the award.
Right, they've already come in to get their award. They were the best live performance by a group.
They were fun to talk to.
Yeah.
Weren't they?
Very
Fun.
fun.
They were
very fun.
just
They were
phenomenal, good energy.
Yeah.
And if you saw their stage performance, you would know where that energy comes from.
Yeah.
They got some really
Honestly,
great
their
music.
names are so unique to them, and it's just for them.
Right.
They're they're a family. Like there's so many of them, but they stay really tight together, and I
Right.
feel like it just works very great with them.
Exactly. And while we're going through this night, we'll show you some different scenes inside Tresca here, so you know exactly. This is a busy place.
Yeah.
I can't even begin to tell you how many people have already come through here on a Tuesday night, and there's actually nothing going on at the TD Garden tonight.
Well, I asked Rich about that. Is this
Yeah.
the normal flow? And he's like, it kind of is.
Yeah.
As it should be.
know.
And this is, okay, it is Valentine's week.
Yeah.
However, it is still February. And we have snow on the ground,
Yeah.
and yet people are coming to this restaurant. So that says a lot right there. This speaks volumes, actually.
And
Go ahead,
there's
Mike.
a lot of larger tables here too. When we were
Right.
talking earlier, there's tables of 8, 9,
Right.
up to 13
Yeah.
Right.
tops. And that
Exactly.
is
It's full.
huge.
Yeah, it's full.
Someone said yummy.
Yummy?
Yeah.
Michelle Serena said yummy.
Oh, that's
Yummy.
my girl.
Oh, yeah,
Thank you,
wait till,
Serena.
Michelle, stick
my
around.
girl.
You ain't seen nothing yet. Okay, so yes, we're going to, should we give them just a little more teaser?
You know, you're gonna have
I'm
to.
gonna do some one.
Some
Yeah,
There you go.
Look at
Yes.
that.
All right.
that's
God.
so
Look
good.
at that.
Yummy.
Yes. That's more of an app than anything
That
else.
is yummy.
But you can have, yeah.
You
I
can
mean,
have that.
Yeah.
You can
Well, no,
have
if you're
that.
into flatbread and everything, that looks delicious.
Flatbread's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah,
It
if you're
is.
into
Flatbread
flatbread,
is
that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So tell you what we're going to do right now. We are actually we're a little early still. We were going to talk to Rich very soon about what's going on here. He's going to bring out some dishes. He's going to talk about them. And yes, I think we're going to be having a hard time not digging in right away. Go ahead, Mike.
Because Rich is also the chef here as
Yeah,
well.
He's
yeah,
part
yeah,
owner,
right, yeah,
part
yeah,
chef.
yeah.
Yeah.
The other owner is Ray Bork,
Yeah.
formerly from the Bruins. So you can see that's where the, well, I mean, there's a lot of hockey memorabilia around here. You can see it all over the place.
And they've been here a long time, haven't they?
20 years. to
20
my
years.
understanding,
Yes, exactly.
20 years. To my
And
understanding.
I think Rich can talk about that,
Yeah.
how they got together,
Is he
how they got
coming?
organized. Oh,
He is?
he's definitely coming.
Yeah.
There he is right there. So we're going to cut to a quick break.
All right, sounds
And
great.
then we're going to come back with Rich and talk about everything about Tresca. Oh, I didn't add the video. I didn't add the video. So tell you what, we're not going to go to a break.
All right, well, we'll just power through it then.
Well, you know what?
Let's go.
I can
That's
add.
all right.
I can add the
We're-
video while
we're
we're talking.
winners.
I can add
We're
the video
ready.
while we're talking.
Fantastic.
Let's talk about Boston. Not Boston
You
fashion.
guys were in New York?
Let's talk
Yes,
about New
we were
York
in
fashion.
New
Week.
York. We definitely stayed in Times Square at the Galaviet Hotel. We were right in front of the Ritz, so it was a good time. You know, we had Keelan over there, which he's a great asset to performer. He was taking some shots for the models, doing some BTS.
Wow.
He has some great connections. We met Marcus, blasting game. His dad as well. John, I believe is David or John. Michael.
John.
John, perfect.
He's a big publisher in New York.
Yes.
They're very into the fashion scene, and yeah, there was excellent people.
In Black
excellent
Magazine.
Excellent, yeah.
Yes,
a
in
lot
Black
of good stuff.
Magazine, I was able to chime in with him and talk to him. Yeah, I know.
Okay.
What we do with Performer, and he just loves our concept and what we are doing for the community. And we also met the executive producer for Runway 7. I got to meet him, which is phenomenal.
So what is Runway 7? I don't know what it is. So
Yeah,
what is
It's a
Runway 7?
culmination of a bunch of different designers over several days.
Yeah.
They came together, and each one has. There are several shows each and every day that are. They come in and out, and it's like.
It's like a fashion week.
It's,
Oh,
yeah, it's
so
like.
hence,
Wow,
hence
okay.
the 7.
It's like a
right?
fashion week inside a fashion week.
Okay.
Yes.
Gotcha.
That's what
So
it is.
instead of saying fashion shows or
Runway
fashion week,
7.
Runway 7.
That's so
like,
cool.
Yeah,
Exactly.
the ideal.
I love that.
And they did a
what that
good
would
job.
be.
And right now we're going to show you a little teaser for next week's show, because next week will be all about fashion. As a matter of fact, it'll be the debut of Fashion Hour TV. That's going to be our new show and our new brand.
Nice.
So let's take a little preview of that, and then we'll be right back.
All right.
Okay, we are back
Yeah, I
it's
saw
been.
some of my BTS work on there. That was some great jobs.
New York Fashion Week can be quite crazy. I've experienced it a couple times.
Right.
I've hosted a couple of fashion shows
Did
in
you?
New York. Oh yeah, for Junior.
Junior. Okay, Junior.
And,
Yeah, I remember Junior.
And we were at a spot, and I was there attending, and the two attractive models that they had running the show just were struggling.
Oh.
And it was evident. And so luckily I was able to kind of step in and help out on the mic and kind of keep everybody excited about, the fashion that they were
Which
seeing.
you do. You're very helpful. You're very exciting.
I help out where I can.
Yes,
I help out
as
where
you
I
should.
can. I help out where I
Okay.
Is this the man of the hour?
Yes, this is the man of the hour. We're going to bring Rich in right now.
How you doing, Rich?
Marlena, good to see you, Dom.
Yes.
What's going on?
I know you're working.
Working hard. Not just working. I'm working hard tonight.
Working
I
very
guess you
hard.
are.
Yeah. This is the night off for the chef. Right?
Yay.
It's during the week
This
and
is
you're
my
still
idea
here.
of a night off.
Yes.
What are you
Come
gonna
in
do?
here,
You
Mike.
really do work really, really hard.
It goes with the territory, man.
Yeah, I know.
Yes.
Keeps me young. You know?
You burn off all the calories that you eat. Around
Well,
here,
I don't
right?
know about that, man, but
What's going
try.
on? What's new today? What's happening?
so today, I mean, it's Tuesday. Things are flying in and out of Boston. It's crazy. It's Valentine's week.
Yes.
So, I mean, we're super busy anyways. And then we have coming up next week, 17, 18, 19, we got the Four Nations converging into Boston Garden for the finals.
Oh.
So we got people from all over the world coming
Exciting,
here.
exciting.
In fact, next Tuesday, we got Tuukka Rask called us.
Oh.
He wants to bring the Finland team. So we got
wow.
a big party with them. And then former illustrious mayor, the great Marty Walsh,
Oh, yes.
gave me a call, and he's now head of the NHL Players Association.
Oh.
So he's bringing a party of 55 in here the same
Oh, my
night.
goodness.
That's
You know,
business.
all his people, you know what I mean? So, and then Monday's a holiday. What is President's Day,
President's
right?
Day, yeah.
So Sunday we're going to be insane. I mean, it's just nonstop, and it's a beautiful thing. Beautiful time to be in Boston, and the weather's cooperating. It's still cold, but
Right.
Yeah,
you
it's
know,
not doing too
with
bad
that,
this
I
season.
mean, hardly any snow again this year, third
Right.
year in a row. So it's been great for business, and it's all good. It's
Yeah.
all good, you know.
Hey, I commend. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I've worked at Subway. I've been, Cobblestones in Lowell.
Yeah, of course.
I worked there for a little
Scotty's
bit.
a good friend of mine.
Yeah, so I know exactly what you mean. I worked well with the chef. I was a runner, so I
Yeah.
would go down to the winer,
Yeah.
get all the liquor. I was like, yeah,
Damn.
here you go.
What are you doing tomorrow night? I need somebody upstairs.
Hey, I got out of the food business. I'm not gonna lie with you, Rich. It's
Well, you
a
got
hard
smart.
job.
You got smart.
It's a hard job.
Yeah, I mean, it's not for everybody, and I tell people all the time, mothers and fathers will come up to me and, they'll be like, oh, my daughter or my son wants to go to culinary school, they want to be a chef. And I'm like, have them come talk to me for about an hour.
I can tell you the best people that you can say like on the resume.
Yeah.
I'd rather get the ones that worked in the industry for food.
Yep.
Because they can handle so many things at once.
Yep.
Someone asks for this, someone asks for that. I can trust them.
Yeah, I mean, you have to multitask in this business, as you know, and you're not just relegated to one job.
Right.
Like I tell the staff here, every job is everybody's job in this restaurant.
Yes.
It's team. It sounds corny, cliche, but it's teamwork. And we have a wonderful staff here. Everybody gets along great.
Perfect. Shout out to you, staff.
Yeah, absolutely. They help each other without even being asked, and they're phenomenal. And we just try and keep that going every single day. It's a struggle, but we make it work somehow.
We make it work, man.
I tell people it's controlled chaos.
Us every day.
It really is. So it's fun. It's fun.
And Rich, how long have you been part of Tresca?
Well, Tresca's been here. 2025 actually is the 20th anniversary. Of Tresca.
Whoa, happy anniversary.
Yeah, but we've been part of it along with Ray Bork. With partners with Ray going on 9 years.
Wow.
And we kind of changed a lot of things around that was going on here, and it's been phenomenal.
Yes.
Ray's a wonderful partner, and it's just been great. It's been a great 9 years, and we hope to continue for a few more, anyways.
Yes.
Excellent.
As long as
excellent.
they'll have us.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So-
we're in the best block of the
it's a
best
great
neighborhood.
location.
Really
In the
great
country.
location.
You
We were just
really
talking
do.
about that
You know what I
before the
mean?
break. Yeah.
Not just the best neighborhood in the city. I think it's the best neighborhood in the country. It's remained. It's had the Old World Charm, and
Right.
you know, different companies have tried coming in
Well,
here.
even like we were just in New York, and they have their little neighborhoods,
Yep.
but this is like a compact
Right.
neighborhood.
oh,
You
there's
can walk
95 restaurants on 3 streets.
exactly.
What was
That's
it?
my
How
point.
many?
The
95.
variety, the variety here is just amazing. If you can't find something to eat here, you're just not doing it right.
Wrong, yeah.
You're
And
not
how would
doing
you
it
feel
right.
about making this neighborhood just a completely walking neighborhood with no vehicles?
That's a good question.
I
Really.
mean, you know, that'd be great. You know, and it's been discussed, but you know, fortunately, but unfortunately, we have a wonderful firehouse down the street. The guys are great, and you know,
Do you feed them?
of course we take care of them. We
Perfect.
take care of all the first responders.
Yes.
Very good.
We love those guys, and you know, it'd be hard to shut the street down.
Yeah.
Because of that, you know, if they have, you know, come.
Right,
But you know,
okay.
we did have the outdoor dining, as you know, and we've been shut out of that for the past couple of years. And when we did have it, it was just phenomenal. You know,
Yeah,
they
we were here when you had the first year of the
Yep.
outdoor dining. Unfortunately, we were here on a bad night. It was raining, but yeah, it was nicely set up. It looked really, really great
Yes.
to have a nice outdoor dinner
Yeah.
in the North End.
It was great. I mean, everyone that came here loved it. It was a little bit of Europe here, a little bit of Italy in the North End, and you know, like I said, unfortunately, you know, we got shut out for the past 2 years,
Yeah.
and you know, we're working on trying to get it back again, and we'll see what happens.
Well,
Well-
what's the number of capacity can you hold in the restaurant?
Right here, so we have about in the entire restaurant, including the bar, about 130, 140 seats, 2 floors. And then when we had the outdoor dining, we had about another 30, 35.
That's a lot. That's
Yeah.
a lot to look after.
Well, I mean, you know, especially in the North End, you'll see a lot of the restaurants,
Yeah.
you know, compact 30, 40 seat restaurants. You know, and we're fortunate enough to have a lot of space here and fortunate enough to fill it up all the time. So
Yeah.
it's all good.
I didn't mean to cut you off, Joshua. Did you want to ask him something?
You know so how are you preparing for Restaurant Week?
Well, you know, we doing it 3 weeks this year. The Greater Boston Conventions Bureau told us that we can do it for 3 weeks instead of 2
That's a
weeks.
lot.
It's a lot, you know, and but it's very good for us. It's very good for all the restaurants. It brings a lot of new people into the area.
Perfect.
You know, and we do get a lot of new customers here that we hope we can win over with a great 3-course menu. And,
All they gotta do is meet you. They don't really gotta meet.
Well, hey, I didn't want to, you know,
give the
say
food
that. Come on.
after.
Right?
Well, you
You know.
do go around at the tables. You do talk to people. I
Yeah,
do notice that
exactly.
you're very interactive
Yes,
with your
very
It's
important.
your
Family
clientele.
style. Family style.
Yeah.
It's so important.
Well, you know,
Yeah.
that's the way I was taught, you know, and people always assume that I'm Italian, obviously, because I'm an Italian chef. I have an Italian restaurant.
But what are you then?
I'm 100% Lebanese.
Okay.
Lebanese.
And, you know, Lebanon was voted the most hospitable country in the world. It's unbelievable. And what I do is I take everybody in, you know, like it's my home. You know, I treat everybody as family, and, you know, you wouldn't want to be cooking for your family and have them disappointed.
Yeah.
So I try and hit
It's
every
true.
single table, do
Yeah.
special stuff. You know, people come in with allergies. They like the chef coming to the table. They feel safe. So it's all good stuff, you know.
I worked
and,
for 2 Lebanese guys when I was 17. They owned a sub shop.
Okay.
And they would always argue back and forth
Right.
over food and blah, 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 blah. And Joshua, do those dishes. Joshua, go deliver this.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, that's what we do.
That's funny.
Behind the scenes.
Yeah. But speaking behind the scenes, we have our, you know, our fine guys in the back. You know, Keelan and Baker. They're definitely,
All our
you know, showing out.
helpers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
showing
Helping
out
out.
for us. And obviously, we, you know, the Mike.
Jam and
we have
Mike.
Mike. We
Mike
have
and Mike.
Charles.
Mike,
You,
yeah.
Joshua. So it's, you
Yeah.
know, I know about that. Team work
Yep.
makes the dream work.
Well, we
No,
had to show
absolutely.
up because there was food involved.
Exactly. Yeah, we'll be
You know-
sending some stuff down to you guys. Are you hungry?
Oh, my
Oh,
God, yeah.
jeez.
Is
I've
that
waited
a
all
question?
day.
I've been smelling
I've
all
waited
that
all
food,
day.
watching it go by.
Actually, why don't we talk about that right now? We're going to bring up a couple of pictures here for you.
Sure.
And you describe the dishes and, you know, what's
Well,
behind
this
them, okay?
actually, this one here, we've kind of changed the pizzas. We're
Oh,
not
you
doing
did?
flatbreads anymore.
Oh, you're not doing flatbreads anymore.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to get rid of that
we're
one.
We're doing Tresca bar pizzas now,
Ooh.
which you can find, shameless plug, in
No, keep plugging,
all the
keep
market
plugging.
all the market baskets.
Oh, great
We have
company.
frozen
Wow, that's
pizzas
awesome.
along with
Great company.
6 of our different style sauces in market basket and a bunch of little.
Oh, actually, hold on. So, speaking of that, okay,
yeah.
I got a nice little.
Yeah, there's a
Perfect.
There you go.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah, it's a beautiful jar. It's a beautiful sauce, and
So we got Fra
Fra
Diavolo,
Diavolo, yeah.
Pomodoro, puttanesca and vodka
vodka,
sauce.
and then
Yeah.
we have a few more. We have a beautiful pizza sauce. If you're making pizzas at home, pizza sauce is great.
Every
We
Friday.
got a nice roasted garlic pomodoro.
Yeah.
And we just continue to keep coming up with new stuff and try
Where did
to
you get those
expand the brand.
names?
Well,
Those are-
Fra Diavolo is kind of classic name.
Yeah.
It actually in Italian means brother of the devil.
Oh.
So it's kind of spicy, fiery. You know what I mean?
Here we go.
And vodka sauce, obviously there is vodka in it.
Yeah.
And it's a kind of like a creamy tomato, cheesy sauce.
Inspired by the
You know.
Russians.
What?
Something like
Yeah.
that.
Vodka.
And puttanesca actually means of the whores.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey,
so
they gotta
in-
eat too. They gotta eat too.
Well,
Can't leave them out.
In old world Italy, the prostitutes, the whores,
Yeah.
used to wait 3 months for the ships to come in.
Yeah.
They were out at sea. This, they were out at sea.
That's
the sailors
historical,
were out
you
at
know.
sea, right?
That's very historical.
Doing their thing and fishing for, for the town and, for the season.
Thank you for your service.
Exactly.
We do appreciate.
So what they would do
I'm sure
is,
they did too.
they would clean out whatever they had in the refrigerator.
Yeah.
It would be called puttanesca, means sauce of the whores.
Yeah.
Sauce of the prostitutes.
I was gonna. I'm not gonna say it because it's family
Everything we
friendly.
need to know
This
about
is family. Oh, should I
It
say,
is family
Pasta
friendly,
sauce.
but this is historical.
should I have said putas? What?
But putas is in Spanish language.
I know, yes.
So I
Yo
don't-
hablo español también.
Yeah, porque yo no quiero hablarlo, pero ya sabe. Okay.
Speaking of which, we are on El Mundo Boston right now too.
Awesome.
So yes,
Perdón.
yes.
You know?
we don't want to have all these calls like, what were they talking about?
Yep.
So this is
Okay.
great. You've
Is
got
the
these
sauce.
sauces in Market Basket.
Yep.
How long have they been marketing?
So we've been doing sauces about I'm going to say 6 years now.
Wow.
And it's been phenomenally well received, and people who have them, I tell people it's 99.9% exact of what you would get here in the restaurant. Wow. My co-packer who is up in Gray, Maine, does a phenomenal job on the sauces, and I can't say enough about it.
That's
Yeah.
fantastic. Okay, let's go. I know what sauce is on this one.
So this one here we have. This is the veal parm, and it comes along with the pasta bolognese, the tagliatelle bolognese.
bolognese.
So two classics on one plate. We're very proud of our veal. Our veal is a specialty. of
Yeah,
the
I've had
house.
that
Oh.
too. That was the last.
Yeah.
That's the thing I had last time I was here. Okay, so
Yummy.
let's for the people that are Italian food is. People think there's always pasta involved,
Right.
Yeah,
or
right.
some kind of starch. Not so.
Sure.
Take a look at this.
So yeah, this is the salmon Mediterraneo, which is
Yummy.
has a warm couscous salad, some sautéed broccolini aglio, and of course Seneca grilled salmon, very just brushed with olive oil, very simple, very health conscious, and people love that. I sell a lot of salmon.
Yeah, seafood is a big part of the Italian.
Community.
I was going to
Really
say
is,
cuisine.
yeah.
Cuisine.
Culture,
I
all
mean,
of
come on, it's surrounded by water.
Right,
Yeah.
You know, and
Yeah.
it's, they're out fishing there for fresh fish every day.
Yeah.
Mike?
Not only that, but when you over Christmas, you do the Feast of the Seven Fishes.
Yeah, we don't
right?
we don't do it here. I mean, because we're so busy with the regular menu and everything else.
course.
And people come here expecting, like people ask me if I'm having a Valentine's Day menu or a Mother's Day menu, but I've tried it a few times, but it's not what the people want.
They want traditional.
They want traditional Italian American.
come
or
here for.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
That's awesome.
I think the other part of this is freshness, right? I was just in Italy in the fall, and the food is just so amazing.
Yeah.
It's just so amazing. I mean, it helps when you're breathing in that air,
Right.
And you're eating, the pizza. You're eating all their dishes, and it's fresh.
It really is.
Actually, I think all three of us been to Italy recently. Mike, Mike, you're
Yeah.
going back
Mike's
again
going.
too?
I'm going back.
You're going back again?
Oh, fancy.
I was there not too long ago. Went to Florence, Naples, Rome.
Yes.
Of course, Napoli, with Naples, where pizza was
But
invented.
to bring it back here, you guys do such a good job at keeping that authentic flavor into the cuisine you're putting out. What's your secret of
Well, I was kind
making
of
that happen?
taught old school when I was 13. I started when I was 13 years old in Lowell, Mass.
Woo! That's where I'm from.
Well, yeah.
Woo!
All right. I'm from the Acre.
Yes, from the Anchor.
No way.
I'm from the Anchor.
Yeah, right.
Right across the street from City Hall.
My sister.
I love it.
So when I was 13, at a restaurant called the Prince Grotto, unfortunately, which isn't there anymore, under the tutelage of an old Italian chef from Milan. So he taught me all the tricks of the trade, all his secrets, all his recipes. So about 50% of what I bring now, is contributed to this great guy that, took me under his wing and, really, really honed my, skills over there. And,
Right.
it was really a experience that you would never, ever get in a culinary school environment. Or, a quick story. I wasn't the best student in the world. All I wanted to do was learn the restaurant business. So I would skip school a lot. But a lot of times he would come pick me up at about 5 o'clock in the morning in my house.
Wow.
And we'd drive into Boston in the station wagon, and we would hit all the markets. We'd hit the seafood market, we'd hit the vegetable market, we'd go to the Genoa Salami Company and pick up all the meats. And we would load up the station wagon, bring it back to the restaurant,
Yes.
and then it'd have me at school by 7:30. But on the way back, we would stop at his friend's house in Somerville. And, it's like 6 o'clock, 6:30 in the morning, right? He'd be there dressed with his old Italian suit, his cap. I mean, typical, like something you see out of The Godfather, right?
Oh, I love those people.
Oh my God. He would have the jug of wine, homemade wine on the table, espresso, cheese, fruit, and we would sit there and drink espresso, drink homemade wine, eat cheese at 6:30 in the morning, and then he'd get my ass to school, so.
Yes.
Stuff like that, I tell people you're never
the
going to
education.
learn, you're
That's
never
the
going to learn it.
education.
Yeah.
In culinary school, so.
Right.
All right, Rich, we
was
got
very
another one for you
fortunate,
right here. 1 second. Let's see this one right here.
Oh.
Yummy.
So the veal chops, let me tell you about the veal chops. The veal chops are a specialty of the house. I do them 3 different ways. This one here is the veal chop Toscano, which is a beautiful center cut, grilled, wild mushroom demi-glaze, sauteed broccolini aglio, roasted baby potatoes, or I pound these out real thin into a big cutlet.
Yum.
And then I bread them Parmesan and panko crusted, pan fried, never in the fryer later. We
Yeah.
pan fry them to keep them the juices in. And then I do them 2 ways. We do them classic Milanese style, which has a baby arugula salad on top. Or the real specialty of the house is the Ray Borg special. It's a veal chopped Parmesan with a side of my bolognese pasta.
Oh.
Yummy.
Nice.
Yeah, it's not
Oh my
for the
goodness.
faint of heart. It's unbelievable.
Definitely not.
Yeah, it's really,
And-
really unbelievable.
And reasonable too. I mean, I
Yeah,
know
I mean-
prices have gone up everywhere, but for coming to the north end of Boston and getting this kind of food and quality for the
Yes.
prices that you do charge, it's fantastic.
Thank you.
And and then, like I said, we were talking earlier about this place being romantic too.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I mean, it's a really.
That balcony.
Well, we're going to
minutes.
talk about the balcony, but I mean, it's just a beautiful,
Yeah,
beautiful.
I mean, we got fireplaces on both floors, dim lighting.
Yes.
It's, really, really put together very nice.
And of course,
And
table
of course, this
77.
here,
Look at
Yeah.
I mean, it's the most romantic table in Boston, number 1. Number 2, it's the most sought-after table in Boston because it's one of a kind.
Right.
So it's a table for 2 that overlooks Hanover Street, and we book it usually May through October-ish. Weather permitting, we might open early, we might close it late, and we seat it 3 times a night. And it's usually sold out by March, April.
Oh.
All the real prime dates are sold
Have
out.
there been some very bold people that wanted to eat it there in the middle of winter? Have you done it?
We won't do it.
Yeah.
Because you have to
Diehards.
keep opening and closing that door, and it's
Right.
not fair to the people.
Oh,
on
yeah,
the
yeah,
inside.
that's true. That's true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
Have you got any people that proposed on that balcony?
I bet.
every year?
Oh,
every year.
sure.
Last
I can
year we
imagine,
had 5
sure.
proposals.
5.
Yeah, and every one of them said yes, thankfully.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Pretty embarrassing if it was the other way around.
Yeah, no potential grooms jumping off the balcony.
We wouldn't want that.
You want a way out? There's it right there, into the street.
That's
Right.
funny.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
That's awesome. Okay, we got one more thing we're going to show. And of course, what would be a good meal without dessert?
Yummy.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
So-
going to say yummy to everything. Oh my
Yep.
goodness.
This is one of our former desserts that
Oh,
that
former
we've done.
desserts. Okay.
Um,
but it still shows what you can do.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
exactly. We're not huge on desserts because you got these great bakeries here.
That's
and
true,
the
that's
majority of people that we get, especially in the spring, summer, fall, are tourists. and they come to the North End. They want a great Italian meal, and then what do they do after that?
Yeah.
They go to the bakeries.
They walk around.
Yeah.
You know, famous Modern, famous Mike's, Bova's. They're all phenomenal bakeries. They all do a great job, and so like I say, we don't want to oversaturate the dessert menu. We offer 5-6 desserts. We do them great. And
which is perfect.
which is
Rich,
enough.
Yeah.
we're the type of crowd that will have 2 desserts.
There you go.
We have one here,
Right.
and we go walk around, and we have another one.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll
On
end up
purpose.
at Modern
I
Pastry,
know. I
get a
love it.
little espresso going on,
Yep.
get yourself a nice cannoli, and end the night that way.
Absolutely.
It's a great way to go.
Yep.
Okay, so you've been in business for 20 years. What's the plans for the future?
I mean, just kind of try and expand the brand. We have frozen pizzas now in the supermarkets.
Oh,
That's
cool.
great.
So as far as opening another restaurant, I think I'm kind of beyond that. You know what I mean?
One's enough, right?
One's enough, and it's a lot. I'm here a lot. I'm here all the time, and we try and keep it. If you do one thing great, we'll keep it like that. You don't want to spread yourself too thin. And so, like I said, expanding the brand outside of the restaurant is
Right.
the way to go. And that's been, pretty successful.
Such a great idea.
And a lot
Yes.
of fun.
Great
Absolutely.
idea.
Yeah.
And
it's
speaking of doing it great,
Wait, before we touch base on anything else,
Okay, go
what
ahead.
did you think about the nighttime awards?
Oh, it was a blast.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was great to get out of here for a little while.
Yes.
And it was a great venue. You guys did a phenomenal job, with the fashion shows and everything else. It was great.
Yes.
Had a wonderful time. Met some great people.
How did you feel about hearing, Tresca's on the board?
Damn, I mean, my heart was palpitating before you guys called it out, and thankfully enough, I mean, we were there, so yeah,
Perfect.
we're very, very appreciative of it.
Well, we definitely want to, you being there, showing some love, because you definitely supported us
Yep.
showing up. Thank you for that. That
Appreciate it.
really does, we are appreciative.
Of course.
But we also are appreciative more because
Wow.
this belongs to you.
Damn,
Excellent.
look at that.
Excellent.
Okay?
Congratulations.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, show it
thank you,
right
guys.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right up
Perfect.
there. Wow.
A little
It's
more
right here.
to
It's right here,
the,
Rich, right
what
here.
is it, right or left?
right here,
Michael?
right in the middle. Right in the
Marlena,
middle.
you're prettier
Middle
than I
camera.
saw.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
We do that.
Right there for
There
you.
we go.
There you
I
go.
never looked so
Wow.
good.
But yes, so we wanted to do nighttime awards to just hone in on the fact that it's nighttime, restaurants, lounges, they're very important to the Boston community or
Absolutely.
any community,
Absolutely.
People come here for food,
Yep.
which is the most primary part why you come to Boston.
sure.
People talk about food.
Yep.
But it's not only about the food, it's about the people
Yep.
that are running
Yep.
this place. So, thank
we're
you.
very proud of our staff,
Rich.
and thank you guys again. I had a wonderful time, and thank you for coming into the restaurant and
Yeah.
sharing your night with us, and we appreciate that.
Oh, no
Thank
problem.
you.
We love doing
Thank
this.
you.
My
Lola,
pleasure.
I know you it's almost like family because you lived in Lowell, you were
Absolutely.
raised in Lowell.
Yes.
I'm also born and raised from
Right.
there. So this is a very much I've probably said it 1,000 times. This is an honor.
Right.
It
But
is.
this is touching my heart. Thank
Appreciate
you,
it.
Rich, for
Thank you. Likewise.
your
Appreciate
Well,
it.
you've
Your
been here.
resilience.
You've been here. Your roots have been here for so long.
Yep.
Your tentacles have reached so many people. I mean, my sister knows you.
Right.
She used to bartend at a bar that you would stop in, on the late night on the way home.
Right, yeah.
And then one day she's like, "Oh yeah, I'm going
Yeah.
down to Tresca." I'm like, "Wait, what?" She's like, "Oh yeah,
Yeah.
which is awesome." I mean,
Slades in Nashua, man.
Slades in Nashua.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
We had some
so.
great late night card games in that
So,
joint.
so you have, so this award is not just like Marlena said, not just a reflection of your work here, but
Yeah.
your networking and your warmth and just your personalities.
Yeah.
Well, I tell people all the time, they ask me all the time, how do you still do what you do after all these years and still love it? And, like you just said, I get to come out, I get to meet the people,
Sure.
I get to see who my customers are. If I was just in the kitchen slinging food,
Yeah.
I'd be a miserable you-know-what.
Yeah, of
So,
course.
You'll be you're gonna want to fry your head
yeah,
already.
I'd be throwing dishes and I'd be, a lunatic. So, this keeps my sanity.
Well, plus it's
Yep.
important to get out there and also be another face to the business.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And since you have these brands that expand outside of here, it's important
Right.
for you to be known.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
I
appreciate
got a
it.
quick question for you,
Yep.
Rich. Do you ever get starstruck with some of the people that come in here? I mean, there's a lot of sports
Honestly,
celebrities.
I've met so many of them,
Yeah.
so many of them in my lifetime, and especially here. And hockey guys are the best athletes in the world, right?
Yeah.
The nicest guys. They're humble.
Tough sport.
They're
Yeah.
tough. They're humble. They're respected. They're unbelievable, and they're the best. But I've met all of them, and I always tell people. The only person that I would ever get starstruck if they walked in here is my idol, number 33.
Larry Bird.
Goes without saying, man.
Yes.
Larry Bird, come here.
Absolutely,
Come here,
right.
Larry.
Larry Bird needs to
Yep.
come here.
Yes.
We know Alberto Vasallo, the third from El Mundo. He is a huge, just as much as you probably,
Yep.
Larry Bird fan.
Right.
That would be his ultimate goal too.
Absolutely, yeah.
So when Larry Bird comes here, we got to tell him
We'll
about
get him
that.
in at one
We'll
point.
get him. We
You
get
gotta
Alberto's
come
got to
here,
be here
Larry.
too.
I'm talking to you.
There you go.
Marlena's talking.
Can't
People
say no
need
to
to
this
listen.
one.
But Rich, I definitely want to know if somebody came in and they were like, "Hey, what do you recommend as a chef? What do you recommend on the menu? Give it to me."
Good question.
I tell people all the time, what are you in the mood for?
Okay.
How hungry are you? And then we go from there.
Yeah.
What do you like? What do you dislike? Because there's so much to choose from on the menu.
What is your favorite then?
My favorite is the veal.
Yeah.
I'm a veal guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
That veal
100%.
looks pretty good. I'll tell you.
If I'm having some pasta, it's the bolagnese.
Oh, the bolognese.
That's both in there.
Bolognese is
That's both right there.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
That's both of
That's
them
a
right
great
there.
combination.
Is
right
this
Isn't
a
it?
snack for you?
there. You kidding me?
Or is that the snack, or what's the real dinner?
Well, let me tell you how chefs eat. Number one, if we're eating here, we eat standing up, obviously.
Sure.
Right? Couple bites and you're done. Coffee, I must pour 20 cups a day.
Oh, yeah.
I probably drink in total maybe 2 cups.
Sure.
Because, you put it there,
Take a
you
step
throw it
down,
out,
you
and
walk
that's it.
away.
And I'm trying to get away from the habit of taking food home and eating late at night.
Oh, yeah.
Because, that's a killer.
It is.
But, that's what we do, We're here all day and night. We're
Right.
working around the food. Weekends I cook for the staff, and, it's usually some
for the
Latino
staff.
food.
Yummy.
It's like some Lebanese food. But I'll make
Oh,
something
good.
different from other than
Are
we
you
have on the
Italian,
menu.
Mike?
I'm Italian and Lebanese.
Wow, what a combo,
That's why
Mike.
you're so good looking.
You just nailed it.
Stop it.
There you go.
A lot of love going on that side of the room.
And my aunt used to make the homemade gippy, and
Oh,
she would
man.
roll the grape leaves.
stop.
and,
You're
oh
killing
my
me.
God.
You're killing me.
The grape leaves?
The grape
Oh,
leaves.
stuffed grape
Yeah.
leaves. That's a very
Yesterday.
Mediterranean dish.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
very
Yeah.
traditional. Very
Oh
traditional.
my goodness. Wow.
You gotta try them sometime.
Yeah, for sure.
Right.
So this wintertime, you get the restaurant week coming up.
Yep.
Anything big for summer besides the festivals you guys going to be doing?
I mean, it's the usual. I mean, we're
Usual.
inundated with I think Boston has become one of the biggest destination cities
Right.
because it just has so much to offer.
Right.
Right.
It's got, sports, it's got the schools, it's got the beaches, you got the Cape, you got the mountains in New Hampshire and Maine, an hour away.
You will not be disappointed.
No, exactly.
And food.
What's your favorite restaurant besides Tresca?
You
If you
put
had
me
to
on
go
the
out for
spot,
the
Right.
Yeah.
I'm a steakhouse guy.
Ah, good.
So
good.
it's either Grill 23 or Abe and Louie's.
Oh, Abe and Louie's is
love
good,
those
yeah.
two. I've been going there forever.
Very good.
Guys are great there. The bartenders treat you like gold.
So what cut of steak do you like the most?
I'm a New York
New York
strip
New
guy.
York strip
yeah,
guy,
you know,
okay.
We
or-
just
or
came from
ribeye.
there. I'm gonna have to go try their steak over there.
Yeah. Although one of my favorite steaks is the porcini crusted ribeye at
Ribeye.
Capitol Grill.
Oh, so tender.
Yeah, it's
Yummy.
phenomenal. And then they drizzle a little 15-year-old balsamic vinegar on it.
15-year-old.
Yeah, so good.
Oh, wow.
So good.
Yummy.
I like gorgonzola
All right, now our
cheese
mouth-
melted
now our
on
mouths
the
are
steak.
watering.
Gorgonzola
Yeah.
cheese on the steak.
Yeah,
It's
that's
wonderful.
very popular.
All right, Rich, you're going to have to take care of us now because our
All
mouths
right.
are watering.
All right, man. I'll hook you up.
All right, that's good. Rich, thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
We
Thank
we
you.
really enjoy this
Marlena, always
place.
a pleasure to
Thank
We
see
hope
you.
you
You
are.
as well.
We hope you can hang the award up
Thank you,
someplace
sir.
nice.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, we'll
we'll-
definitely take care of this.
we
Thank
hope
you
to
so
see you
much.
again real soon again.
I look forward to
Not even just with the broadcast, just in general.
Yep.
Because we do love coming here. Of course, we try to avoid the crowd. So, but yeah, well, Marlena doesn't want any people rushing her because she's famous now.
Telling you.
Please don't rush me.
No,
Yeah.
don't rush
Okay.
Let her give her space. She
Yeah,
needs, she needs
I
to have
need a
some-
lot of space.
Needs a little privacy.
Take a run very slowly.
All right, this is Fun with Food, everybody.
Yeah.
We're live from Tresca Restaurant in the North End, and we want to thank Rich again. And please,
Thank you,
please,
Rich.
book as soon as you can.
Yes.
We want to make sure that you get to enjoy this restaurant, and we feel like that this particular restaurant is very, very special.
He's already asked us what we want to eat already, so I think we gotta go.
If you want to bring something and describe it, Rich, it's up to you. Do whatever you want.
Okay.
We'll do whatever you
Thank
want
you.
here because we're just going to be extending the show for tonight.
Yeah?
Because it's a special situation. So, Mike, your last trip to Italy, what was your favorite dining destination when you were in Italy? The last one.
Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna lie to you. So there are two places that we went. There was one place, and I can't remember the name of the restaurant, but they had a sea urchin pasta. That is my dying meal.
Yeah?
That is absolutely it. Sea urchin pasta. It was unbelievable. My wife's family is from there.
Oh.
So the home cooked meals were to die for.
Authentic, and you
Oh my
tasted
God.
everything.
And then when we were in Florence, we had to get a Florentine steak, right? So that is definitely something I'm looking forward to going back to. We're going to be going. I'm going for.
I'm a little jealous.
I know. I'm telling you. I'm going for a magic competition. Actually.
Are you?
Oh, wow,
Yes,
that's right.
you are.
That's great.
So,
Bravo.
FISM, which is the worldwide competition of magic, is taking place in Torino, Italy. It's like the Olympics. It's in a different place every 3 years.
Yes.
And people from all over the world, magicians, compete in different categories: close-up, stage, and then in those categories they have, illusion, mentalism, card magic, micro magic, all this.
So the
all this
categories.
craziness. Yeah, there's all kinds of. It's a huge competition.
Yeah.
And
what are
people
your categories? What are you going to be honing on to?
My goal is to compete for manipulation in stage come 2028. So, but
And what exactly is that?
so manipulation is a lot of the card manipulation. So people pulling the cards out of the air and all that fun stuff. So billiard ball manipulation when they have the 1 ball, 2 ball, 3, the juggling, all that stuff. So my hope is to combine my DJing and magic into one act.
Oh, wow.
Has it
and
worked?
make the vinyl and CDs
Oh,
appear.
wow.
So I've been practicing. I'm practicing a lot. So I do
That's
have
different.
I do have a CD manipulation act in the works.
That's
So,
wonderful.
yeah,
That's
so I'm very excited about that. And I want to give a big
Yes.
shout out to my buddy Blaze Sarah from Connecticut, who took first place in North America for close-up magic.
Oh, good for
Wow.
you,
So,
Blaze.
he'll be competing.
And close-up magic. So tell us, our
close-up.
viewers, what that would.
Close-up
what that-
magic is more like table style.
Okay.
So at the table, cards, coins, things that will happen in the hands.
Right.
Things that you would see at a bar. So if a magician
Okay.
was walking around and doing stuff here at the restaurant, you'd be seeing more close-up magic, close quarter magic.
And how, if somebody
what you're
wanted to know how to get into this, like, is there any tips or advice that anyone that wanted to be a magician?
Sure. For first off, there's a bunch of local rings. So the International Brotherhood of Magicians, the Society of American Magicians, all that stuff is spread throughout the area.
Yes.
And we're in Massachusetts. Salem, you can't. Definitely
Right.
go to Salem. Check out some of the magic shops up there.
Yeah.
There's few and far between, but there's also some great magic here in Boston.
Do you have a few names of
Sure.
people?
I know Paul Gertner does his show at the Omni Parker House.
Okay.
So definitely look into some of that. I know Laugh Boston has a
Which I've
comedy
been to.
magic show.
It was like
on
the
Sunday.
Laughing Duck or something like that. I don't know if you've heard
Yep,
of it.
yep.
Yeah.
So, yes.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
It was like in a church.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So they have a bunch of stuff happening over there,
Yeah.
and then the Boston Magic Labs is out of the Rossi Square Theater, and they
Oh,
just
yeah,
did
right, the
their
Rossi
chemistry
Square.
show at the Rockwell.
Oh, wow.
And they had international star Jackie Yu come in and do his thing over here. So it was a lot
Cool.
of fun.
That's exciting.
Yeah, there's a lot of magic in the city. You just gotta know where to look, and
Yeah.
you can always hit me up on my socials if
Which
you're
is?
interested.
Yeah.
Jammin Wizard, JAMMINWIZARD.
Perfect.
I recommend him. He performed at my birthday party last year.
Oh.
I performed at a couple of your functions.
Yeah, you've been.
Yeah.
Was I invited?
I've hired him before.
I went.
I wasn't invited.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah,
Was
you
I?
were the, yeah. When I invite him, I invite
You were doing
Oh,
something.
so that means if you invite Michael,
Oh, snap.
it's like okay,
Wait,
okay.
well, you guys are
No,
like.
you were
Yeah,
doing
Mom?
something that day, Mom.
No, I get it. No, it's all right. No apologies or anything. No, I'm not
Yeah.
looking for it.
I'll invite you to the next one, which is in a couple
Perfect.
months.
Couple months. I was gonna say it's coming up.
Yeah,
coming up.
I'll have it at my place this year.
There you go. That's awesome.
The sequel.
Yeah.
Yes.
The sequel.
Anything
That's
new
good.
with you, Joshua? What's going on?
It's fitness season. It's cold out there, so people are inside trying to get ready for the spring.
Yeah.
And I'm just working them over.
You look good, by the way.
Well, you gotta put on the suit coat for Rich here because this is a classy joint.
What does that say about
Oh,
me?
big time.
Well, hey.
Mike, I think you need
Yeah,
to
Mom.
get the tattoo of Performer right on your chest, baby.
Yeah, I was gonna
color.
say. I don't think the shirt ever comes off.
Hey, I do
Part of
dress
me.
up once in a while, but I'm working here. I'm working
I
here.
wouldn't know what to put him if he ever was like, hey, Marlena, just leave me in my work clothes if I ever pass.
Well,
Like,
I will
just
say
leave-
this. I will say this to our
Just leave me in.
viewers.
Just leave me in Performer.
That's funny. I think I'm going to think about that.
To the viewers at home that have always seen Michael wearing a hat, he does have a full head of hair.
He really
He
does.
does. I was shocked one day when I saw him without a hat on. I was like,
What do you want to say? What do you want to say?
That's hilarious.
Keelan, when Keelan picked me up the other day when we were heading to New York, and he picked me up to go to the train station.
Yeah.
And I think he didn't recognize me at first because I was not wearing my hat at that
Yeah.
time. Yeah. So I was like, oh, yeah, I'm not on the clock right now.
Yeah, by the way,
I don't
they're
have to
still
wear the
standing
uniform.
by. Thank you for Baker and Keelan. They're in the house
they
today.
are.
Yes.
So thank you for that.
And they get to share with the abundance we probably will be
Yes.
seeing
Oh.
very
Yeah.
soon. But yeah, it's a team effort. We appreciate. Keelan was very, very helpful in New York with us, and with the fashion awards as well.
Yes.
He was John Bulati and myself were one of the last people there,
Yeah.
and Keelan was there with us, all three of us, and all through the night into
Yeah.
the wee hours of the morning. When I say wee hours,
Well, you know
he
what?
left at 5:30.
It's to the point because the only reason why Michael specialized doing that was because every year you work for the Boston Friday. He didn't want you to just come and work this
I want you to
time.
enjoy it this time.
You work
Sure.
there. We didn't want you to just stay and like, hey, we still want your hands, you know. But we're on our way working, getting interns. Like we said, every show we're looking for interns. We're looking for people that are in college, want to know what a production event looks like, feels like, be a part of it, whether if it's photography, videography, modeling, an artist, you know. We want you in the room. So come in the room and, you know, we have various events, okay?
participate. Yeah.
Participated, collaborating, Boston Fashion Awards, Nighttime Awards, Swim Boston. We have a couple under our sleeves that we haven't mentioned yet, but stay tuned for that because, you know, like I said, we are always including the industry. We're always thinking about the community. So these people, like Mike Charles, he's been forever with Michael.
Yeah, I've been seeing Mike cook in the kitchen or in the lab for a long time,
Yeah.
and what he cooks up in that studio is monumental.
It's a real
seeing
thing.
the nighttime awards come back.
Yeah.
Funny enough, when you mentioned the nightlife, the Boston nightlife,
Awards,
the
yeah.
Dirty Water Media used
Dirty
to.
Water, yeah.
That's where Josh and I met.
Yeah.
That's where technically
It
Josh
goes
and I
way
didn't meet
back.
there,
Yeah.
but he was related to something that I created,
I was hosting the
Night Moves.
The Night Moves.
The Night Moves,
which
yeah.
we still now have.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
So.
Yes.
And that was
yes.
back in 2013,
That was
2012,
that,
13.
those
Y'all are
are- those-
ancient.
I mean-
those are some exciting
Yeah.
times. That was when.
look at this.
Well, that was when I was. We have more drinks. Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to bring in
we
another
have?
guest
Yeah.
right here.
Martini.
Yeah, we're going to bring in
Please, come
another
on
guest.
in.
Is that a
Yeah.
martini?
Yeah, we want you to come in and
Yeah,
tell us
please.
what these
I'm
drinks
sorry.
are.
Please in, let us know what's
Okay.
going on.
Yes, we do.
Yes.
Let's do
Come on
this. Let's
over.
do this
Oh, I
right.
love
Look at
espresso
that.
martini.
I haven't ever had an espresso.
What?
No, sit down.
It is
Sit down.
amazing.
We're going to talk about it. Yeah.
He's gonna.
Yeah.
I'll pass it over. I'll pass it. Yeah.
We'll take care of
Take a
ya.
seat. Take a seat. We got you. You
Come
bring
on
it over. We'll
Come on,
pass
come
it
on,
over.
We're gonna
come on,
talk
come
to this
on,
guy.
sit.
All right. So, I don't have a lower third for you, so just tell them who you are.
Hi, my name is Fabio.
Fabio. Okay,
Fabio.
Fabio. Thank you for bringing the drinks over. So tell us what you got right in front of us right now. Let's take a look.
We have Tresca 77 in here,
Yeah.
Okay.
and we have our espresso martini.
Espresso
It's our
martini.
favorite
Those are pretty
espresso
popular, aren't they?
martini.
Yeah.
Wow.
This one looks good.
let's see if I can get a close-up
Let me
of
show
this.
it. Let me show it.
Yeah. We're gonna be over here, Marlena.
Over here,
Over
Marlena.
Oh, okay.
Right there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look at that.
We got the foam on top. We have like some coffee beans on there as well. It's really nice brown. If you can see, I know this close up.
nice color.
I'm gonna put it
Which camera?
Yeah, the one that's
Your
facing
camera?
me. Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
There we go. You got
And
a
this is how we would drink it, right? With our pinky up. This is how we would drink it. So does this mean I'm gonna drink it?
Sure, go ahead. Give it a shot.
Now you said that was your first espresso martini.
Yeah. I'm not sleeping.
Nope.
I'm not sleeping tonight.
Nope.
It's one of those. It's one of those. Yeah.
So
that's
Fabio,
good.
I mean, these are
Our
So good.
famous espresso martini here, so be the Kahlua. We have right here. Kahlua. We have,
We're here. We're gonna put our mic a little up.
Okay,
there you go.
right here is good.
Yeah.
Okay, so our espresso martinis are special. They're made with the Kahlua, Baileys, with vanilla vodka, and we have a touch of Frangelico. This will be the
hit it down,
hazelnut.
Fabio.
And right this
Oh,
way
yeah.
in here.
And wait,
Yeah.
wait, what was the last
drank
piece?
it. I have drank it.
Frangelico. Frangelico is
Frangelico.
hazelnut liquor. It's
That's
Frangelico.
good. It's just
Yeah,
one
yeah,
sip.
yeah.
It smacks.
And I'm like these lightweights to my right here. I have a mucho
Hey, I haven't ate yet.
experience of drinking espresso martinis.
I think that's the first time I've ever been called light.
Me too.
I'm hot already, Mike.
Lightweight.
I'm hot.
Oh, that's yummy.
Like,
That's yummy.
that first
No,
sip.
you've
oh my
got really
goodness.
great bartenders here. Why don't you talk about the bartenders
Yes.
that pour the drinks for people?
Absolutely, our bartenders are fun. They are charming. They know all the drinks on the menu, and they will be happy to help you with everything that you can order in here.
Wow.
Perfect.
Excellent. Okay, I'm going to get this wide shot again
Yeah, we're gonna
to
have
show
to show
people
this.
what's going on right over here.
This light. I don't know what's going on with this light, man.
Oh, let's turn this light down. so
Yes,
And we're gonna have the
perfect.
Okay.
chef in here. He can
Perfect.
Look
explain
at
you
this.
more. I'll bring the chef
Yes.
in here.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
So
guys.
why don't we have Rich
We
come back?
appreciate you. Thank you. My name is
Thank you.
Marlena Garcia.
Fabio. Nice to meet you,
Yes.
Marlena. Enjoy.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you, Fabio.
Thank you, Fabio.
Yeah, I want to show them this other drink that we got.
Rich is going to
Yeah, come right in, Rich. Perfect. Woo!
Oh, we got one more coming.
Oh,
Got a lot
okay.
more?
Oh, that's wonderful.
Nice.
All right, so let's get, why don't Rich have sit down and we can start talking about these.
So these are some of the more popular ones. The lobster stuffed mushrooms are over there.
Lobster stuffed
Yeah,
mushrooms.
soft
Okay, here
stuff
we
with
go.
all maned claw and knuckle meat.
My
Yes.
God.
And this is something that I came up with that you won't find anywhere.
Which
this
one?
is a nachos bolognese.
Oh, okay.
Oh my
All right.
Oh,
God.
that's
Nachos
is
bolognese.
Yeah.
Wow.
Corn tortilla chips smothered in mozzarella.
different. Yummy.
My bolognese sauce.
I'll get a close up of it.
Homemade
Here we
whipped
go.
ricotta cheese. Sliced cherry peppers. Everything Italian.
Yummy.
Everything
All right.
Italian.
Yeah, it's Mexican-Italian fusion.
Yes.
Okay. So what else? So we.
It looks like ravioli over
Yep,
here.
these are my lobster raviolis that I'm doing in a seafood Alfredo.
Oh.
So it's all chunks of Maine lobster meat inside
Oh, Maine lobster.
with shrimp, jumbo scallops, half a Maine lobster tail in a beautiful
yeah.
Alfredo sauce.
Excellent.
Not really. It might look heavy, but when you start eating it, it's not. It's beautiful. It's
Yes.
nice and.
It
nice
looks
and light.
lightweight. I mean, someone that's pretty small, I would eat that, and I feel like I would finish it.
You might.
Yeah,
You might.
maybe two.
Maybe. Or you could have the lasagna for dessert.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Now talk about
okay,
this.
let's see.
All right,
Oh,
this
wow.
is the lasagna bolognese. Again, the bolognese sauce with homemade whipped ricotta cheese, layers of pasta, and then I melt mozzarella cheese, Parmesan cheese, provolone on top, baked
That
in
smells
the
like
oven.
a pizza.
Right? You get a little oregano on top. That's why, and garlic bread, classic old school lasagna.
Yeah.
Excellent.
This is a heavy dish.
It's a lot.
It looks packed.
Well, as you can tell, all
That's a
my
big
portions
dish.
are very generous. So
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
He got a heavy hand.
It's got a heavy
You
hand.
like
and
this man.
baby, you know that's how we eat.
Yeah.
But you guys go ahead and try it. And
Thank you,
indulge
Rich.
and-
All right, thank you very much, Rich. We
Let me know if you
appreciate
need
it.
anything else,
Thank
all right?
you.
All right, very good.
Actually,
Thanks for.
before you leave,
Yep.
what is the?
Yeah.
We never got to hear what the second drink was. We saw the
Yeah.
espresso martini.
This is the Tresca 77.
The
77.
Tresca 77.
Cool.
Okay.
All right, so we gotta let's.
Okay.
Marlena, you gotta try that
We'll
one.
have to figure that one out next.
All right.
Yeah,
Thank
Marlena's gonna have to try the Tresca
Yeah.
77 then.
We'll see
There you
it.
go, darling.
Perfect. Thank
Okay.
you.
Try that out, and then we're gonna all
Yeah.
sample the
This
food.
is
here.
cute. She's cute.
That's
Now,
a nice color.
now does
It's a
she
very
taste
nice
good?
color to it.
Okay, now
It has
does
a
she
beautiful
taste
color
good?
to
See,
it,
I'm
yes.
that person. I'm like my mom. She's like, does it taste good? You know, even if you like flap, like, you know, show it off. I'm
Yeah,
that
yeah.
person.
Okay, try it. Let's see what we got.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
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 What's it got?
What's the
in
flavor?
It tastes
Tell me
like
about it.
lavender.
What's got mint in
It
there?
tastes like
Those have got
lavender,
mint
like that. It's
leaves.
purple. I don't know what type of liquor this is,
No.
but it's definitely strong. Here,
Tastes like lavender.
the ex-bartender, he knows what he knows.
Yeah, I mean it's definitely minty because of the mint leaves. I don't
Mint
know if we
leaves.
can
Yeah,
see
Yeah.
it.
Right up.
Hold on. Just
your
go right
left.
to your
First
camera
camera,
right
Josh.
Yes,
There you go.
perfect.
Yeah.
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 With a lemon.
It is lemon.
Lemon
it tastes
zest.
lemony. It has like that lavender taste to it.
It's very light.
Yeah, very light.
I would like a spritzer or something. It's a very springy type drink.
Okay. Well, let's we don't have any salad. There we go. Right there.
Yeah, did you want to
Right? I
try?
definitely want to give this a shot.
Well, I am going to excuse myself and use the lavatory.
Yeah? Okay.
And then
Okay.
I would like to come
This is
back.
the first. I don't think
Yeah.
anyone's taking a break while we're doing a live broadcast, but that's okay.
And
That's all right.
Let's go to the food.
Yeah.
We'll go right to
I
that.
definitely want to bring in Baker. Just so he can, talk about himself.
Sure.
What he's about.
Sure.
What he's doing here. You
Sure.
know.
Gin, elderflower.
Gin elderflower.
It's gin. It's an elderflower liqueur.
Yeah.
It's a lavender syrup and the basil and lemon.
Yeah.
So you really
I got
hit it with the
I got
lavender.
the lavender
Yeah,
right.
you got that
I
right.
taste that right. I tasted the lemon right.
Yeah.
I
Wow.
can taste the gin.
The
which
gin,
the
yeah,
gin,
yeah.
That's the strongest, you know? Yeah.
It's good. It's so good.
Yeah.
And also you have the basil and lemon.
Basil and lemon. Which is this. This is the basil. So there's no mint.
There's no mint. It's just
There's
basil.
no mint. It's just basil. So you have a whole he has a whole spice in
Wow.
a whole ingredient.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Love
Fabio.
that. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes. Yes.
Okay, so now it's dinner time. Miller time, or whatever you want to call it. Okay, so Mike, you can. I'll just widen the shot here for a little. You can just kind of give a little plate for give a little bit of everything for everybody, I suppose.
Yeah.
Have a little everything for
Yeah, a
everyone?
little bit of everything for everybody.
Perfect.
I want to make sure
I think
you
that's
Yeah,
probably-
see all the plates
you
as
do
we
that,
go.
chef. You do that.
I'm
So
gonna-
while we're talking, while he's doing that, let's talk to Baker. Now that we
Okay.
have him.
Hi guys.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes,
There we go.
perfect.
Joshua's not
I
in
kind of
the.
want to have Keelan in here, but I don't know if he's camera shy. Are you? You all right? You gonna come in? Are you gonna come in? Yeah,
come
you
on
wanna
in then.
chime in? Woo!
All right.
That's what I'm talking
here.
about. Yes.
Come on in.
Gang.
See if you can see if you can get by you, Baker, for a
Yeah.
second.
Perfect.
Get Keelan in here. Mm-hmm. Get the headset on him for. There we go.
Yes.
Oh, we'll just watch Mike here while he's doing all the prep for us.
Yes. Look at him.
Food. Oh my
Look
god.
at like your father's skills are kicking in. Are you ready?
Whoa. Hey now. Wait a minute. Hold on. Becca, turn it off.
Yes. Okay, so we got Keelan right here on our far left, and we have Baker here. So what's up, guys? Like, what's your experience working with performer?
You gonna go first? Go ahead.
Sure. It's been a great time. Like the first time I came by was like I volunteered and gained so much experience just from doing that. Like I've had a great time. I've learned a lot. I feel like there's more for me to learn. I'm excited for more to come.
Yes. Okay, and for your first time, what was your first event when you came around?
My first time was Swim Boston. It was Swim Boston.
Swim Boston.
Yeah,
Yes.
great setup, great learning experience, good community event. Yeah, definitely.
Perfect. And what do you recommend for anyone that's coming into the industry? Like, do you feel like performer is very educational? Like, can you hone in on different types of layers on yourself?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like anybody looking to get experience in any form of pretty much media, like you can reach out to performer. You can gain that experience. You can ask questions. There's resources that are here that are in Boston that you can reach out to.
Look, he doesn't have a gun to his head, so I'm not telling him what to say. Okay, he
It's not good. I
experienced
promise you
this.
there's no gun around.
There's no gun, I promise.
What about you, Baker? I know we met each other through the fashion industry.
Yes.
But coming in, seeing what we provide, seeing not only food, okay? Don't look at the food yet.
All right, right now. I ain't complaining.
Yeah.
Before we keep going, we got another drink coming in.
We got another
So,
drink here.
Let's pass off the drink.
So Fabio,
Fabio,
what is
tell us
this?
what it is.
All right, so this is our famous pineapple spritz. So we have our pineapple infused vodka, which will be topped with a little bit of Aperol, and then it has espresso and a touch of soda water. Sparkling soda, so that tastes different than just
That looks like a
regular
summer
Aperol Spritz.
drink.
I
It's
know, right?
definitely
It's
a
like
summer
a-
drink, but it's
somewhere
staple in
else.
here, and it's our homemade infused vodka.
Nice.
All right, guys.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
It's like
That's
somewhere in Greece. It's like,
I think you're looking at me.
I'm parched.
Did you guys want to
Can you send
try?
down the
I actually do
espresso?
not partake in alcohol,
No?
but
You don't.
I do
Okay.
not.
Yeah.
Yes,
No.
that's not my-
Honestly. Okay. Coming back to Baker.
yes.
All right.
How we met each other. So we met each other. Where did we meet each other?
The first time I met Marlena, we were at a Mass Fashion Week.
Yes.
And we had exchanged DMs, but we never met before. And she's like, I'm seeing you next week, right? And I'm like, seeing me where? Who are you? And then she's like, I'm Marlena. Oh, yes. I remember you. So it was the first time we met. And we definitely clicked right off the bat. We didn't really get to talk that day because there was a lot going on. But we got to talk more at the, what's the fashion show again? The
Boston Fashion Awards.
which I was blessed enough to do.
Yes.
And that's when we really talked and connected. And then I seen her again at a network event for JDM. Shout out
Galdemort. Jasmine.
and then we,
Yeah.
we just ended up talking about what we both like. We both have the same interests, be it fashion, media, helping people, bridging the gap between people that are trying to do it who are already doing it.
Right.
And then we just kind of, linked up. And
Yeah, we linked
it's
up,
been
and you're
since.
here.
And now I'm here.
You want to know more what performer provides, and I feel like as a mastery in your own techniques and your own skills, especially you, Keelan, coming here doesn't only get more experience, but we care about people. We care about y'all, and we want to be able to make it a family. Like essentially, I know family is really, it's really touchy feeling, and I'm all about that.
I'm all
So
about
it's like
family.
that's very important to me. Talking about Mass Fashion Week, y'all both are still connected with them. So shout out to
Shout
Megan.
out Megan.
Shout out to Megan for just giving people an opportunity to be in the room, network, collab, participate. Whether if it's a modeling class, whether if it's on the runway, whether if it's showing up to each and every small town. She's killing it. She's killing the game, and she even gave y'all a spot to just even shine in the atmosphere. So can we even touch base on that? Like what type of community or educational resources that you've gotten through Mass Fashion Week?
I'll go. I think Mass Fashion Week holds a dear place in my heart. I think Megan knows this because I remind her every time I see her. Literally, Mass Fashion Week is the reason as to why I'm doing what I'm doing now. It's the first casting show I've ever did. I was nervous. I was very much. There's a lot of food going on, so I'm trying to stay focused at the same time. I don't know, it's not working out. But it was definitely the first
We're
casting
gonna have to
that
try
I
it
did.
together, though. I'm listening.
And it's always been up since then. They've helped me usher into rooms.
Okay.
Helped me kind of perfect my craft of modeling, walking the runway.
Yes.
Every time I see her, it's all love. She shows support. I show support.
Right.
So
which that's all about.
that's what it's all about, really. So I urge anybody that's watching this, that's thinking about joining the media aspect, the model aspect. It might be nerve-wracking to start,
Right.
but just do it. I promise you, do it. If you don't do it, you're not gonna lose anything.
You're not a real creative.
You just gotta do it.
Yeah.
You just gotta do it. But yes, that's kind of how Mass Fashion Week has been for me, and I've enjoyed it ever since. And there's a show coming up. Don't know the exact date, but in May we're gonna have a show. So definitely see y'all there.
Yes.
Should be fun.
Perfect.
Okay. Thank you, Baker.
Yeah.
And now it's food time.
And now it's full time.
Do we?
I'm already digging into the nachos.
Do we want to make our audience jealous? Like,
Sure, absolutely.
1000%. I wish
We,
you
have,
guys were
we
here.
definitely want to do that.
Yeah.
These are the nachos right here.
Perfect. Look
Okay,
at Joshua in the
Keelan's
back.
gotta give
Like,
it.
I love it.
What's on my plate?
Is it
Is
good?
that lasagna?
Give him the mic. Give him.
I need a
Where's
roll-up.
that?
OMG.
Need a roll up?
He has one of the roll-ups. Yeah.
Oh, here, take this one.
No.
I made sure I hadn't eaten since lunch.
Oh, really? Wait.
Yes, and then there's another one there.
Oh, gotcha.
I need.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Do you,
So that was
Yeah,
an
so-
extra,
gotcha.
and then there was that
okay,
one there.
perfect.
Yes, thank you.
And can I get,
Yeah.
Keelan, can you hand me my water down there, please?
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you.
There you go.
Thank
Is this
you.
the Last Supper?
Yeah.
Thank you.
No.
Thank you.
This is the first supper.
This is the first supper. Oh my goodness.
I like that, Mike. That's
Yeah.
very
First
good.
of many.
I didn't hear the chef. What's in here again?
Having some fun with food.
Does
So
any? Yes.
the nacho plate has the
Bolognese nacho? Brilliant.
It has the green peppers, the cherry peppers, and the meat sauce. The meat from the bolognese. So definitely.
Are you a vegetarian?
I do gotta ask. I'm not vegetarian because I love eating meat.
Yeah.
Is bolognese pork?
No.
Bolognese is a mix.
It's a
mix
what
of
beef?
different meats.
What meat is in here? This is
It
I
could
don't know
be.
what
It could
meat
be
she
pork.
uses in the bolognese. I mean, it's definitely like a ground
Religion
hamburger.
purposes?
yes.
Could be
religious,
veal.
Muslim, so
Could be
Yeah.
some pork. Could be, but I don't think so.
We'll make sure, and then I'll dig
try
in.
that
and-
spritz
Yeah,
of that
yeah.
orange.
Not,
What,
then-
what's that then? The mushroom.
The mushroom is the seafood mushroom.
It's a lobster. It's a stuff like lobster.
I'll try it. I'm just saying it looks so good.
Oh my God, it looks amazing.
I hope I can eat it at some point. Oh my
Yeah.
God. Right, we have the mushroom here.
That's so
That
good.
is that's a seafood stuffed mushroom.
He'd be okay with the lobster ravioli too.
Yeah, and the lobster ravioli. Yes.
Keelan, how are we doing over there?
Amazing.
Mike, you want some of the
He
ravioli?
just took one bite, Michael.
Oh, wait a second. Yeah.
I'm gonna put for you,
Baker. Or
Baker.
Keelan. Oh, okay.
I'm gonna need to figure out a knife that has not been used for any of the meats yet,
This one has only touched the knife.
because he doesn't have.
This hasn't been used on anything.
We can't. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yes.
Folks,
I love mushrooms, so this is definitely, I'm
this
getting
is
my vitamins.
amazing. And
Very nice.
I will say I've never had mushrooms before, but that mushroom I just had,
Unbelievable.
wow.
So good.
Unbelievable. And
Wow.
for never having mushroom before, what did you
Wow.
think? Like, tell me.
I need 14 of those right now. If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
Absolutely.
So good.
All right, there you go.
all right, people,
I didn't want to.
just want to say
Good.
thank you again to Rich,
Yes.
Ansara,
Wow.
to Fabio, to Tresca. Ray Bork wasn't here, but thank you, Ray. Great restaurant.
Yes.
Your memorabilia.
Everyone that
awesome.
works here, thank you for the bartenders, thank you for the waitresses, thank you for the bussers, thank you from the people that deliver, thank you for the people that leave, the guests, you know, the everyone
yes.
that supports
Yes.
Rich, the neighbors, thank you. We appreciate you.
Thank you for the people that plowed the
Yeah,
streets,
Go for it.
that pick up the garbage.
Yeah. Literally.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
Hanover Street's very clean because they come and take care of it every single day.
And,
you know?
the mailman that gives the bills to Tresca to make sure they pay.
National Grid. make sure
National
that's
Grid. You know, the Wi-Fi
Who else-
company.
Who else is that?
good.
Yes.
Me.
These
Thank you to me for coming out.
Coming out here.
For coming out here. Thank you for Baker for giving me a ride.
These scallops are to
Thank
die for.
you. You
Really?
too.
All right, so we're gonna kind of close this one.
Yeah.
And what was that?
The cream sauce and the ravioli.
Oh, I can't
Oh
wait.
my
I
God.
can't wait. We're going to dig in just a second. I think it's unfair to all these people that are watching.
Watching this
and
happen.
just looking at us just
But-
chow down right now.
Oh my God.
Sorry, I'm not eating with my mouth open. But as you can see during the show or the live broadcast, there was people coming in.
Yes.
There's a whole crowd.
Can we
And
Still
there's
more.
people.
And it's 9:10 Eastern time right now, so
Yeah.
they're still coming in and enjoying Tresca, and that's
are
what
their
you all
hours?
should do.
What are their hours?
I don't know. I'm sure there may be more on the weekends. You can check that up right
Yeah,
now.
let me
look
give
on
you
the
the
site.
hours. That way, if you're
Right.
wondering if anyone that's watching,
Please do that. It's at 233 Hanover Street in the North End. There's plenty of parking around here. As a matter of fact, if you want, you can get your ticket validated if you go to the Haymarket Garage, and it's only $3 for 3 hours.
yeah.
You cannot beat that, that kind of a deal in Boston for parking.
And they're
Okay?
they're an evening restaurant. So
Right.
on Sunday 4 to 9 p.m., Monday through Thursday 5 to 10, and then Friday through Saturday 4 to 10. So they are an evening restaurant. They're not Chili's, okay? You gotta
Definitely
go
not
home.
Chili's.
You gotta go home and eat. Wait,
Definitely
hold on,
not
let me get
Chili's.
this shrimp.
Okay, definitely
Yeah.
not Chili's.
But y'all can try that. It's hot. It's a little hot.
Okay, so we're going to sign off here now from Tresca and enjoy ourselves for a couple minutes. Thank you for Joshua coming down, Mike Charles, Keelan, Baker, the exquisite who is stuffing her face like a pig, Marlena Garcia. I'm Mike Zotos. We're going to be back next week with the brand new Fashion Hour TV with a lot of footage from New York Fashion Week. That's going to be next Thursday night. We're doing Tuesday night this week because it was a special event for us. We won't be on the air this Thursday for one of our regular shows, but we will be on next Thursday night, the 20th. We get some Boston Fashion Award winners, and we got a couple surprises fashion-wise. So you want to check that out. And, I think that's about it. That's going to close it from here. And like I said, make sure you check this place out. Ask for Rich. Make sure you get some, just try as much as you can on this menu. It's absolutely
Well, you can't try it today because we are. So make sure you come out and show your face.
There you go. All right, everyone. Have a great Valentine's Day. Stay safe and stay warm this weekend if you're in the Boston area. Good night.
Nice. We're gonna find out about that port. Yeah. Yo.